Hi guys, Autumn here today to do my weekly wrap up for April week 2. I read a total of 4 books this week, and 2 of which were for the Romanceopoly, which I'll explain. Those were my 2 physical, and then I finished 1 book that from the previous week. And then I read the Read Me Romance, and I'm currently reading 2 books. So the first book I read was the book I finished, which is Knocked Up by Stacy Lynn. This is book 2 in the Crazy Love series. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. This follows Cara and Braxton. They meet at Cara's best friend's wedding, and they have a one-night stand. And she ends up getting pregnant, and this is so. And then I read the Read Me Romance podcast, The Objection, by Winter Renshaw. This was the first book by her that I've read. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. This is as I said, Read Me Romance podcast and first book by author. This follows Olivia, who is supposed to get married, and the night before her wedding, she meets a guy at a bar, and then the next day he comes in and objects to the wedding, and then they run off together. Yes. And then the next book I read was Some Girls Bite by Chloe Nile. This is book 1 in the Chicagoland Vampire series. I listened to this from Audible from the romance package. I should also mention before, that I did listen to Knocked Up through my library. And this was romance package, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. This follows Merritt, who recently just turned vampire. She got attacked, and one of the vampires was trying to save her, so he turned her. And this is her thing, trying to learn how be a vampire and whatnot. As I said, I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, and I might continue on with this series at some point. Yes, and this met the challenge for Leather Lane and Kiss Ass Lane from the romance reveal, or Romanceopoly. So, yes. And also, New to Me author was one of the challenges too. And I could also say it has red on the cover. So, yes. And then the next book I read was Let's Get Technical by Tegan Hunter. And this is a New to Me author. I could also, this was for College Row on the Romanceopoly with abs on the cover. And also I could say already own too, because I already own this. This is a romance reveal book box. This is the first book by this author I've read. Also the first book in the text series. This follows Delia and Zach. I gave this 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was my favorite book that I read this week, and I really liked it. This follows Delia, and she gets a text and thinking it's her brother, but it's the wrong number. And it turns out to be Zach, who is a nerd, but he's a sweet nerd. And their banter is hilarious. And yeah, I really did enjoy it. And I will probably pick up some more of this series, which I have the 4th book, which I got in my March romance reveal book box. So yes, but those are the 2 books I read for Romanceopoly, so not my best. And then I read 2 other ones. As I said, those took me, I think I started these on Monday, and it took me until Friday to read them. I've been not really in the mood to read, but this week I was sick. Wednesday and Thursday, I just didn't feel like doing anything, so yes. But now I'm going to show you what I'm currently reading. The first one is The Ark, and that is Desperately Seeking Roommate by Macaulay Smalser. This is her newest book, which comes out on the 26th of April, and I'm loving this. Like, loving it. I think I'm like 30-ish% through, and look at that cover. It's gorgeous. Anyways. Woo! Sorry. But yes, that's what I'm reading. And then I am also, let's go here. Also reading Wait For It by Mariada Zapata. Since the Tomb Topple readathon started yesterday, I was like, why not listen to this? Because this is over 500 pages. And yeah, get it off of my TBR. So I'm like 30-ish% into this one too, and I'm enjoying it. This follows Diana, who has custody, or who's the guardian of her 2 nephews, and she just moved in to a neighborhood. So yes. Those are the 2 books I am currently reading. As I said, Tomb Topple started yesterday, so after I finish those 2, I will probably pick up Balance and Execution, and hopefully Beauty in the Ashes, hopefully. And then this week's romance, Read Me Romance podcast, and that's pretty much all. I don't think there's any new releases that I'll get this week. So, yes, I'm excited. What are some books you've read this week? And if you've read any of these, what did you think of them? And if you want a full review on any of them, just let me know. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.